is again used very often by salespeople. Now, if you make a statement and then you follow that statement by another statement, if you then ask a question, what the brain does is it answers the question. It doesn't query the first two statements. So let me say that again. If you make a statement and then ask a question, the brain answers the question. It doesn't challenge the two statements. So you might use it, again, in a sales process or sales situation. You might use it if, let's talk about websites again. So the salesman might say to you, we are the UK's #1 provider of websites to accountants, and we get 5 out of 5 stars on Google reviews. Do you need a new website? Now you will go yes or no to that question, but you won't challenge. You won't go, hang on a minute, who says that you're #1 website provider for accountants in the UK and that you get 5? Where does that come from? You don't go back to the original. So you might say, the Accountants Mastermind is the best mastermind group in the country for accountants, and we are growing membership. Would you like to speak to us about how you might join the community? And then you might say yes or no, but you won't challenge those first two statements. So if you would like to communicate something to somebody and you want them to take that as fact, then you ask a question at the end of the statements. Again, people use this in negotiation. When you're negotiating for businesses, you can make a statement about that business. So the business is declining and I don't think it's turning over what it should be. Is there a way that we can talk about having a cup of coffee at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, for example? Now, they'll answer the 10 o'clock question. They won't necessarily challenge the first two statements. So have a think when you go into a conversation. It's a bit more difficult, this one is, because it takes perhaps a bit more planning. Have a think about statements that you can make that you would like to confirm to the listener before you then ask a question to reconfirm those statements. So that is statement, question.